The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
This is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. Touchdown, Chicago! Chase Claypool, 73 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and a big sack at that. This remains a 1-point game. Well, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. They find some open field here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Watson. And it's caught. And he's brought down. That was signaling a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jesse James in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime. York now for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. Time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. Well, now how about this return? And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. A final shot before the break. Fields. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. On first down, Watson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku. And now it's second down. A give. This is Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 51 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. This is the tight end, Njoku. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Watson on third down. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Watson on first down. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Call that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And he returns this to the 22. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. A shotgun snap, Fields. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film section tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And he'll be brought down at the 27. On 2nd and very short, Fields buying time to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run it again with Chubb. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Chase Claypool. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd and 7, Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Watson. Right back to Njoku. Room here to run. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
On 3rd down, it's very simple. Make sure you get beyond the sticks, make the catch, pick up the 1st down. But in this case, he turned into bonus time and was off to the races for a monster play.
Chubb is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 15-point game now. You make the extra point, and that means on the other side you need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. That's a pretty tall order here in the 4th quarter.
Agreed, because they really needed to come up with a stop there, and even if it was just to hold them to a field goal. Now they need to pull out the lucky horseshoe because they've got to get an onside kick, and we've seen nowadays those are incredibly difficult to come by.
And not to mention they got to get the touchdown and a 2-point conversion first. Extra point by York is up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. And York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but he's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Chicago.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Fields trying to throw for it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the 4th quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a 1-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. There's some space here. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now Chubb running right. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Chubb on the counter. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Watson now to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. York able to send this one through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Oh, and did the Browns get it? I think so, yes. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people?
Yeah. So that style not for you, but it's for me.
Greenfield's finest. Boss.
Yeah.
DJ Drama.
Never let a wishbone grow where a backbone should. Belly been taken the dash on wood. 10 payments, the back end good. Got sense, but they act no good. Shot through the lot of the starstruck. Hop in the ride and we took in the truck, couple in the truck, and they all. They might say what's up when they see me around the city, but really no reason to talk much. Dinner a nice guy, but no nice guys here. I'm toe tagging, no Bilbo bagging, y'all coming up short. Take a recess. This a heat check. Yeah.
So after the sideline and talk over what to do next. After the loss,
got him.
2nd and 11. He's going to have to hook up to Schwartz. Get it down as he's inside the 40.
Got him. Got him. There we go. Let me turn my mic down a little bit. Yeah, let me adjust the mic level. Okay, that should be good right there. Let's see, that should be good. Let's see how that is. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Let's go. 95. I just started playing this one. I like this Madden. Here we go. Spot him, got him. Oh, that nigga got the Bengals too. That's what's up. Spot him, got him. I know what I gotta do against him. Gangsta Brazil. Spot him, got him. What's up, my nigga?
On EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River.
Oh, you ain't fucking around. Now your mic on.
In Cincinnati.
That's what's up.
Today it's an AFC North matchup between the Cleveland
fuck with
Browns
Joe Burrow.
and the Cincinnati Bengals.
LSU product, nigga.
Ready to get us started. It's Cade York, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On 2.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You could believe that.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. A very tough run, but for a pretty short gain out near the 32. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave it with a 3rd and about 4 more for first. Now it's Burrow.
Oh, that's a fucking pick.
Coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try.
Boy, that's a fucking pick. Hey, try me again. Try me again with that. Try me again with that.
Keep 3rd down throws.
Here we go. 11.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And now
Let's go, man.
on the spot.
Spot him, got him.
Just short.
Spot him, got him. Let's go.
Drive of the game, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Spot him, got him.
Now here's 1st and 10.
What the?
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack, and I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one, but occasionally the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly, maybe someone tipped it off, but on that play, it had no chance.
Spot him, got him.
About the 26-yard
Tell that boy to get on the weights out here.
Over the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
This lifestyle not for you, but it's for me. Let's go, man. Spot him, got it.
17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
To throw is Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each...
And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
Let's go, man.
Kareem Hunt.
Spot him, got it.
Touchdown. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
This lifestyle not for you, but it's for me.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
Yeah, stay right there.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They begin with a run by Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run.
That ain't going far, homie.
And that's it.
You can believe
They
that.
always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
Oh, that's
now this one complete downfield on the left side.
Oh my goodness.
Take it down, but not before they work it
Boy.
across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Now it's Burrow. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. It's Mixon on the counter. And he's got some space here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down.
Come here.
And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And where the time has expired on the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Come on, it's Madden shit. Let's go. Love my football. I play football before I play anything.
Here we go. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Oh my goodness! All y'all can't catch the ball.
Giving him some different looks here defensively in the early game.
Gotta
He's
be
only hit 2
kidding
of
me.
his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. This goes out wide for Mixon. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
11.
Burrow will throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown Bengals. Hayden Hurst from 3 yards out. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Start though.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Evan McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. even at 7 now as they kick it away. Anthony Schwartz going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him. He's taken down right at the 20. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Watson now to throw. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Chubb. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On 2nd down and 4. Watson. It's caught. Cooper. Watson hook it up with Cooper there for the Cleveland first.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now a first down throw, Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Chubb. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
They run again on first down. Chubb down to about the 23. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Watson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Nick Chubb stopped short, and the Bengals will get the football back. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go, here we go.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow, that one taken in by T. Higgins. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Here we go.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He will find his man Chase complete. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal. In the books, you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And Chubb will try the middle here. And some room to roam now. And they will finally get to him down at the Bengals 15. 73 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach, because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. From the red zone now, Watson. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Brandon, there was more on his mind there than just getting to the first down marker. Saw an opportunity to get a big play and was going to let the defense do a lot to stop him from getting there.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they
scored
a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
11 empty.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
11 mighty.
They run for it with He's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns
on my nigga. Too big. Clowning, nigga.
So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
On 1st and 10, Watson looking for Cooper. That's complete. And some room to work. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Amari Cooper, 33 yards. And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Come here.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
In for the sack, Deion
It's
Jones.
just sweet out here. Only thing sweet is
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will
Cougars
switch
pussy.
ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
The Bengals
We'll
pussy.
return with more
That's the only
after
thing
this
that's
break.
sweet, nigga.
You're watching the NFL on EA
Shit ain't
Sports.
sweet over here, nigga.
Here we go.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Oh, I got it.
This is Mixon on the draw. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
That's it. That's the play. That's the play he been wanting all game. It's too late for that.
Times now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by.
You've been wanting that all game, too.
And let the quarterback find you.
Yeah, it's too late for that.
Exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Here we go.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And the Bengals are likely going to have a first and goal as he's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
Well, every drive
Oh, shit, all right.
definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
He about to throw the pick right here.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
11 Thomas.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Burrow.
Oh, that was the pick right there. That was the fucking pick. I told you about to throw a pick. That nigga about to throw a pick. You don't believe that.
Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Believe he about to throw a pick.
3rd and goal. Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Boy.
Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring
Boy,
up
nearly the
4th
first
down.
pick. Boy, he about to throw a pick, yo. I'm telling you. I'm about to pick that shit. Right here.
Could very easily have been intercepted.
No shorts, no losses. I'm about to pick that.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
That's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Here we go. 11 MC. Gotta go.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Browns drive about to get started. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
My cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep
I
them
don't
on
know
their
about
heels,
my
they'll be
dog.
best
Never
suited
take
that
the
way.
Not
whole route.
totally
fuck you.
home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Stand for? What you got this pistol in my hand for? Oh, niggas gossip. Putting that little out. I don't know about. My dog will never take the whole route, so fuck you. I never understand.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb.
And
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 91 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And again, it's Chubb. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Again, running right is Chubb. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now Watson. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that's...
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of the chains in the game? No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to use the box for me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused, spoiled little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns.
Man, what's poppin', man? YouTube, man, brought to you by the Real 504. Log on to the Real 504. I'm live. And you live with me.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the drive's going to start with Pollard, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets toughy.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Man open. It's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This garbage ass.
3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found.
Wow.
He's tight in there to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Prescott now from the 50. Able to hit his target, Lamb.
Credit to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
He'll be hit down at the 33. Got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what the opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Oh, let me get that. Let me get that.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out.
Throwing off his back foot.
Is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Let's go, baby!
A huge play there on the screen pass.
Hold your horses. I gotta kill you.
When you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
I got some niggas on my side.
They're scoreless after one.
Craig. Ride or die with me, they'll vote live.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Outside of the 20. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Watson off play action.
Good shit.
One that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Leighton
And I pressed the wrong fucking
and
button.
the Cowboys are going to take
I
over here
them
at their own 22-yard
Yeah,
line.
I seen this. God gotta hurry up and get them good.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And the second wave of tacklers is going to
back.
get him
I'm on that
as they
defense.
stop him behind the
I'm playing
line.
out here.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Prescott to throw it. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Got that boy dancing.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott.
Oh, that was...
Quick throw there, going to be it away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. He's got room at the 30. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line.
What the?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. That looked like a 2-deep coverage, which we call cover 2. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run before you encounter any type of resistance from the safeties.
We saw the example of it right there. They run it again with Chubb. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 59 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one?
Man, I want to talk to him.
On that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that
Talk
this
his
game
ass out of
is
his
easy if they
game.
continue to rip off yardage like this.
You know what I be doing.
Up the middle, it's Chubb.
What the fuck is up
Officially
with this
no
shit?
gain on the play, and it's second down. Watson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Barr. And the Cowboys will have the football.
This the screen jumped on me. I ain't tripping, though. Don't talk shit, because, you know, that's the wrong thing to do. Especially on the glitch shit. Stop it.
And it winds up in the hands of the defender.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Shit doing it again, right?
He's going to find Gallup here complete.
What's going on with that shit?
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Cowboy first down there. Prescott to Gallup.
Fight, right.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man is Noah Brown. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Prescott looks to throw on first.
Man, what the fucking come up and catch the fucking pick?
Now another timeout call.
This shit all mine, what?
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To the air again, Prescott. That's caught again by Schultz. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Second down and goal. Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
They started running going 14 now.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I need space in the real life. Nigga thought he was about to go 14 on.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. But Charles, was a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here. Finding space at the 40. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
How much it
Good
costs?
yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
On first and 10, Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Throwing again on second down. Watson. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And the Cowboys here on third down bringing in an extra defensive back.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt, and he'll get nothing out of that one. Here we go on fourth. Watson.
What?
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more at this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Prescott. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Prescott now. Open man. And now look at this. Big game, but a fumble.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key.
Let's go, man.
That's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, as you
Fuck.
know, coaches are always preaching ball security.
That's how you make the fuck nigga fumble.
Right here in the second half of a tight
That's what I'm
football
talking
game.
about.
Now you've got to believe what the coaches
Let's
are
get
saying
this shit.
and take care of that football.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb.
What the fuck is that?
Pick up for about 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Throw left side. There's Schwartz with it. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Back to throw, Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's
Let's go, baby!
way down to the 5-yard line.
But I still while my pistol and drop the top low, wind blow.
Reverberate through this thick skull of mine. Crossing routes versus man-to-man coverage, it's a bad matchup for the defense. Those tend to work very well as they run away from the defender.
They'll run with Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb. 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Let's go, man.
Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied
Got
at
a
7.
fuck nigga on notice. I got a fuck nigga on notice.
So all even at 7
Let's
now
go.
as they kick it away.
Yeah, son is big timers, nigga. Yeah.
And that one will bounce out.
Son is big timers on you, nigga.
So we will start here at the 20.
I told you fucking ass, I'll be back, bitch. Told you I'll be back,
Drive by the Cowboys
Huh?
offense.
What?
And their lead has
Okay.
evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once
Ah,
more as
you
they
do that.
begin with a 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And some room to maneuver. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance.
And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big run that time by Elliott. Give him 69 yards on the ground. So close. Couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down to one. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement, go back to the bench.
I'm not coming out of this game. I get it. Down to the 1 yard line. I'm about to carry it in.
We'll see if they reward him on this next play. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. It's a keeper with Prescott, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Mara, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Mara now to kick this one away. Anthony Schwartz going to bring it out. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. He's got a man complete.
Let's go, nigga. Think this shit over with? This shit ain't over, my nigga. Yeah, they balling this my hobby. This shit ain't over, my nigga. Believe that, huh? Believe this shit ain't over with, my nigga. Believe it. Whoa, whoa. Believe it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Let's go.
From a yard or 2 deep, he comes to return.
Oh, I told you, I smell the fumble, nigga. I told you, nigga, I told you. Stop it, me out here, little bitch. Told you I smell a fumble, nigga. Hey, YouTube, you can see it. I told you, nigga, I smell a fumble. Come on. Told you I smell a fumble, and I'm glad you seen it all for yourself, YouTube. And I don't be playing out here. I ain't playing with these niggas out here, man. Fuck. These niggas thinking shit sweet out here, nigga. It's a real 504 at you, boy. Joe Casey. You hear all this New Orleans music I'm playing? Look how that fucking screen. Hey, look how this fucking screen do, man. I hate that shit, bro.
And he takes this
fucking just stop right there on me, man. Fucking dude wide open.
Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner.
Some fuck ass shit right there, bro. Fucking screen glitching on me and shit, bro. Right there in the middle of the fucking pad. I wasn't even throwing to that dude. That's so glitchy. It's all good, though. They fucked over because I called that fumble. That's why the man guards fucked over. Just because I caused that fumble. All of a sudden, my fucking screen glitched. Right in the middle of the fucking play.
No doubt that this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. And he's taken down and able to slip across the 35.
I could be dead, bro. Not the dead, bro.
It's crunch time. They need to
Head
both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Watson's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. And he has a big game.
Straight out the pot to the bag. They go with him in the way.
It continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Out to his left. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the red zone now, Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal coming up as he's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up with 1st and goal. A good display of power.
He ain't even fucking down.
Just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. It's a
play your face to the
2nd and goal.
Don't make us see the straight thing. Don't make us. Oh, my paper, my paper.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone.
With a bad bitch passing by the court. Hey, fucking boy, the Madden guards fucked over me, boy. I'm telling you. They fucked over me. Just because I called that fucking fumble and it was recorded. They fucked over me. But it's all good, though. It's been a good game. I ain't gonna let that one play define my whole fucking game.
21 all the scores, the kicks away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity, you have to swing totally, or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Scream, keep jumping, bruh.
10 carry now for Elliott. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first.
I gotta see what the fuck going on with that.
4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the
My shit fucking glitching on me and shit, man. I hate that shit.
38.
On the fuck nigga.
Here's Prescott. That's complete to Lamb. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Inside give to Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Dak.
Oh, let's go! Let's go, nigga! Let's go! Let's go, nigga! Let's fucking go! That's how you take that from a fuck nigga, nigga! Trying me like I'm a fucking kid out here, nigga! Let's go! I made the time of my life. Oh, last night I made love for the very first time.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
I never knew love could be so sweet.
Timeout now. As he'll stop it with
It never made a difference to me. I never
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on the sidelines, we take a break.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. We've now seen 3 consecutive 1-yard gains, and it brings up fourth down.
Come on, man.
And we are set for a great finish as that
I watched the
timeout
screen
comes
fucking
in
glitch
with
on
2
me right in the
seconds
middle
to
of
go in this
the
football game. Well, the entire game coming down to this kick from Cade York.
game time. Fuck, nigga, I holler at you, nigga. That's how you come back on it, boy. That's how you come back on it, boy. You hear me? Clamp that defense down. You seen the YouTube, they glitched me the whole game. I called a fumble and all. I called that. I did that.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. There's a game
I called that.
plays at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
Yeah. I called that fumble. You can believe that. I want to see what that is. Oh no, that ain't it. That ain't the fumble. But that boy coughed it up. Pum! Stop playing with me out here, little bitty bitch. That led to this. Untouched. I wanted to see the other fumble. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh yeah, that's when he got he felt stupid. No, he felt stupid. Say cheese. Right here. Boy, that was so glitchy. I could have ran the ball and they let me through it. But he got that. I came all the way down and still got it. Believe that. Got the ball back and kicked the game winner. Come on, man. I'm like that. That's what my son will say. I'm like that. Yeah, my son will say that. I'm like that.
My God, oh God, this is son of God level.
Yeah, my son will say that. I'm like
You
that.
can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes better. Why these tell me? You can join the journey, you is worthy. Just allow me, no. Kicking down your door. Bloodsuckers, I see this industry is filled with sheep. People that pretend to be something that they will never be. Oh my, I just need some little old peace of mind. The sons of kings, the gods of gods. The moon, the light, the fools, the facts. My God, oh God, this is son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes, baby. I can never be controlled. Let them know. 500 helicopters driving me gonzo. But they want you just to envy. Let them see it. I'm the first to say it, now it's time you just believe it. I got too many fakes, made lots of foes. These people cold. Talk down your dreams because they know they can't come close. Don't shake no hands, they'll steal your friends. I walk alone. I see false idols, other titles. You need to grow. I've been lost your mind, but I ain't like the others no more. God, I'm learning lessons as I go. You're only wasting time. Tell the devil there's a door. Praying God is only trying to test me for the glory of more. My God, oh God, this is son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes better. petty, don't matter. Far as the teller, I pray to God they rattle tattle. Hey, what's a rapper? I started off that, now I'm better. I get capital. I help my people to get cheddar. I do business. Look here, stay out my business. I'm so iceberg slimish, stainless, not a blemish. I should've been in prison. Don't boy remorse, no cases pinned. I got the rolling flooded, soaking wet, but ain't been swimming. I'm the man now, ain't I? Work a plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player mayor. Say, what you talking that funky, about my face, wearing that monkey. Not that might give you life advice. Get some money, 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 get some money. It's the paper power pastor, burning rubber faster, down a call NASCAR. My solo no sir, I am not a passer. I will not be after any of you fever blistered. I'm the man now, ain't I? Work a plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player mayor. Say, what you talking that funky, about my face, wearing that monkey. Not that might give you life advice. Get some money, get some money, get some money. Get some money, 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 get some money. Get some money, 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 get some money. Go get some money, I say get some money. Go get some money.
It's another one. We got another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby slide through in that drop top. Something by Benz looking cute. That's honest. Her and her friends, big blinks and snatch waist. Yeah, she brought the. Ain't no way somebody daddy ain't gon' give her the spins with her ends. Cause yeah, she did it. She did it again. A few more tracks and this time she bought friends. Big baby on her way up and showed the stairs to a man's. Now salute the general. TGLX got plans, yeah. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
They don't know what they in for. If it coming like this on the intro, what they here for? If they want the heat, you know who to send for your info. Buy my money like Venmo. If this music don't work out, I know how to get it from my ends low. How you feel though? Cause hey, they can't rock with us. Galaxy ain't no stopping us. They ain't try to steal my style. I'm feeling like I just shop it. Can't trust them cause they not my. Cause we worried about getting figures. All my ain't father figures, just know my quick to pop it.
Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
You see, it's two type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. And it's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Let's go. 4 dope pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, and go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE. Gang, 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 gang. Know we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due, I ain't been asleep. Looking in the mirror, all I see is everything that I wanted to be. My city depended on me, that's on G.O.D. Grew up watching my mom become what daddy couldn't be. I ball like MLB, these Bottega boots ain't cheap. My car ain't got no key, I push the start to start my week. I'm in this photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake
I
up
play
in
with
the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Cleveland Browns and the Green Bay Packers. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and off we go from Lambeau. Amari Rodgers to return it from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Doing donuts in the robbery, but we'll make it clear. And never leave the paper trail.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. When you think about this strong safety position, they're the more bulkier guys in the free safety, but that time great athleticism to hustle in and break up that play.
And so much of being a good tackler is understanding and taking the right angles to a ball carrier. And that was just tremendous straight line speed there. He eliminated the angles and was able to meet his man behind the line of scrimmage.
And the next-gen stats show us the top speed there, better than 18 miles an hour. Now on 2nd and 13, Rodgers. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Again, that's Watkins. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And again, it's Rodgers. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Gets by him at the 25.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And I'm making substitutions, nigga. Fuck you talking about, man? That's why. I'm making substitutions, nigga.
So
I don't know what to do. I know I'm about to take this ball from you. That's what I'm about to do. How about that?
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And this is caught by Watkins. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Now it's Rodgers. And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, that's just how they do it up, CD. His first read, he was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, yeah, give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came through. And this guy hit a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Now it's Watson. He's got the connection to Cooper. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Watson now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. First carry for Nick Chubb. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run.
Think it's sweet out here, nigga.
That seemed to me to be all
only thing sweet is your girl pussy, nigga.
No doubt about it, because when he
Ain't that cold? Count my nigga, my partner just... It's the bust, that thing can't be no home. I got 100 round plus to show. And we had that fun kid. Bitches down the heck, don't get. I'ma give it in my whole pack kid when I come to this shit.
Faking the give, now Watson. Got an open man, that's David the Joker, the tight end. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Chopper, bully, turn, SK, trigger, the blood smolder like a flicker, paper chase for 6 figures.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Motherfucker, take a picture, I wait. Nigga can't touch with me, but I'm gonna come round.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's gonna have
I didn't fuck you, said down, nigga, up, nigga, what? Keep your mouth shut. Retaliation is a must, bitch. Fuck you, dog, nigga. You thought I was just gonna lay down, nigga? Huh? Huh? Nigga? Come on. Nigga thought I was just gonna lay down out shit like a little bitch.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
59 flatlined him.
Chubb on the counter. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
That's
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Off of play action, it's Watson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Chubb will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. It was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility.
Everybody in this dish.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. The defense stands tall, and they're going to hold on to their 8-6 lead. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Rodgers now on 1st down. This is caught. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones, a 3-yard touchdown run, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Touchdown.
And partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually save things to the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Rodgers will throw for it. Through the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Here's Watson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw, Watson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Second and 10 now from the 27. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devondre Campbell, nice play to get in there and drop it. They sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think he nailed it right there. The defender got to the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Everybody, ready to slide it back. Uptown is going down tonight, you out there. If not, go give me a chance, like we lock the door. To be safe, we'll come through in the soak it up on the floor. Me and my niggas got it.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8. Oh, good return up past the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 12, Watson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
On fourth down, Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. On first down, Rodgers. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And, Charles, this infraction is going to be against the offense, false start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Now Rodgers. That's complete to Dobbs. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Number 50, hey, you block over here. Number 50, hey, you block over here.
Rodgers going to throw. That's complete right side to Lazard. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. To throw, it's Rodgers. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers hitting Alan Lazard, and the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jam.
Hey, good guy on front there.
And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
They'll try and throw for it. Toward the end zone.
I gotta go.